Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina, home to the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Titans, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Duke Blue Devils. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Blue Devils will kick it away first. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Titans offense has the ball first today. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
Dropping back, it's Beebe. Got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Handoff from the gun. Turning it on. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Titans have this offense rolling. Looking downfield on first down. He's going to run it. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Titans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Smallwood. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Wants to throw on first down. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Good, right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Blue Devils offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week, where basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. To throw, it's Eldridge. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Punt is on its way. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Gives it on the option. Getting that push. A pickup of 4 out to the 26. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Second down, they'll go to the air. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this is going to be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
Those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they can...
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. That is no good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Running back searching for a hole. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Blue Devils in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They go right back to it. There he goes. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Eldridge. Zings it complete to the right.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Blue Devils!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest. And
he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Texas stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Austin city limits. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Just a short pass to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. And the Titans send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Blue Devils have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He'll keep it himself. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Eldridge. Going up top. And incomplete on the deep ball. And the Blue Devils line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That play won't make the highlight reel, except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
The Titans will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Hauls it in, looking for space. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. This should be the last play of the quarter. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Eldridge. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Good timing on the quick out. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. using the quick game. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Blue Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The RPO, it's complete. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's got it on the right. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Blue Devils pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Makes the grab on the left. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. And it's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Absolutely perfect. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to him on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Back to throw. It's Beebe. Rushes on him. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
He gets it away from his own end zone. Makes the catch near the 50. And the returner goes down. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams can...
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
The Blue Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And there he is, the nation's leader in sacks, coming up with yet another one. Week after week, teams try to find a way to stop this guy. They just can't figure him out. He's too big, he's too fast, and he has a knack for getting to quarterbacks.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. And the Blue Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Pulls it in. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a 1st down at the 38.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll send the tight end in motion. Back to pass, it's Beebe. Flips it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Titans have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. And the Titans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game, are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Splits the uprights, good. That'll bring him to within 4. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Baylor took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week, and the end result was a focused group of Bears that fired on all cylinders. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Firing to the right, complete. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. He'll do it himself. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Looking to throw, it's Eldridge. Quickly complete. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play. And you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
To the ground with the back. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Hauls it in. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Blue Devils coming to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it up to 12. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Duke.
they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They march 78 yards down the field, and the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. To the air, it's Beebe. Gets it out fast. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Gets it out quickly. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half.
Timeout, Titans.
To the air on first down. He's got the tight end. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Titans will snap it on 1st and 10.
Timeout, Titans.
Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Smallwood.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. On target. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Field inside Wallace Wade Stadium.
The Titans will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They'll open the second half with a run. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Might as well give it to him again. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Blue Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to power their way ahead. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Looking for a man. It's Beebe. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You got to protect your quarterback. You got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. Maybe you bring in a couple tight ends, go max protection, more guys blocking, less guys in routes, but you got to find something to have success.
And the Titans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
But we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Snatches it on the run. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
That is a nice job by the defense in a sudden change type situation. The play before, you just gave up a big completion down the field. So you got to try to stop the bleeding right away up front. Your pass rush comes through for you and you create a negative play.
The Titans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off play action. Pressure coming. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A third down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. A strike downfield. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. The Titans decide to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on second and long. Pulls and fires complete. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. It'll be third and long. Looking to pass. It's Eldridge. Going to try to pop one on the screen. What a cut. Now he's loose. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Just keep slinging it. They'll run the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
The Blue Devils can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll go to the ground. He breaks a tackle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Blue Devils are marching down the field. Leaves it with the back. Finding open areas. Oh, he's got some space. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Chester. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Working that left side now. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quick catch on third down. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Blue Devils kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. To the air, it's Eldridge. Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? The give to the back. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Blue Devils. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. Miami opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. We expected to see a shakeup in the ACC. It's bound to happen in this kind of game, but this type of win is a serious statement.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Off the play fake. He's got his man across the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And the Titans will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Makes the catch right at the 50. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Quick completion to the right. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Blue Devils can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll try the run. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go with a direct snap. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Power football with the run. Touchdown, Duke! And the punishment has been extended. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box. Still, this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Final play of the quarter coming. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Here's the pressure. It falls incomplete, and we'll change ends of the field to get things started back up. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking downfield, it's Beebe. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. The Titans will punt this one away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Showing off those sweet feet as he gets it to the 45. The Blue Devils are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Quarterback on the keeper. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Grabbed behind the line, it's Smith. He'll go out of bounds right at the 23-yard line. The Blue Devils lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll run the sneak for it. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Hand off from the shotgun. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. After picking up a couple in 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd down.
The pull and throw off the RPO. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Blue Devils are at the line looking to convert on third and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Smashes it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Beebe. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the fourth quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
The Titans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
It's 3rd down.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They booted away. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Under fire. Still running at the 40. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time. He gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the first down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first. Breaks into the open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Iowa has opened up the playbook, and they are scoring in bunches right now. And we don't always see this from this group.
And the returner is stopped. Grabbed in the middle. It's Smallwood. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. And now on second down for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Beebe. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Titans will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes the grab close to the logo. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They had this thing in a hammer lock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion. And
I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Off the RPO, complete.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
He'll pull it on the read. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. It's complete. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. He'll do it himself. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Absolutely center cut. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.